Alright, hi everyone. So I just got back from the gym, and when I was there I bumped into a guy. Not going to say his name because he didn't want me to, because I said to him, is it alright if I done a video or on this kind of conversation? So long story short, he approached me in the gym and basically said that he followed me on Instagram, he's watched my videos and he really likes them, and he kind of said that he related to them in a way. So the guy basically told me how much he was on per year, which was, for his age, it was a good amount. He was in his mid-30s and he was on just over 60 grand a year, which that's pretty good. However, he said he never really has money as such, if that makes any sense, because he says he's got a lot of things to pay for. He's got a nice house, he's got a nice car on finance, he always treats his kids, which is perfectly fine. So yeah, long story short, that was kind of why I got this idea to do this video. So I wanted to kind of call it, "This is why you will never be rich." And the reason why I want to call that is to kind of get across to some people that if you don't understand the concept of money or learn how to manage your money as in a way, then theoretically you're never going to be rich. If as soon as you get a paycheck, the first thing you want to do is spend it, you're not going to be rich. So first things first, I don't want this to be a video where you feel like I'm rubbing it in your face and saying that you've got no money, or you haven't got this, you haven't got that. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just doing this as kind of like a guidance video, as like an introduction to kind of money management. So I'll write a bunch of things down on the board. Pardon me, so I've just eaten like 7 protein pancakes. I'm dying right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write a few things down on the board, and you guys can kind of watch it, and then if you feel like you're relating to what I'm writing or what I'm saying, then this video is for you. So like I said, the video is going to be called "This is Why You'll Never Be Rich." I've got a few notes in my little booklet, so if I do look down now and then, I'm just looking at a few notes that I wrote earlier just before I pressed record on this video, just so I don't mess myself up basically. So let's start with the reasons as to why, just make sure it's not in the video, the reasons as to why you might be broke. Now, the first reason why you might be broke and might feel like you have no money as such to invest or put into property or buy bonds or put into stocks or put into investments, like basically assets that can make you a recurring income every month, a year, or whatever. So the reason why the reason why some people do this is because they have, it's pretty simple, they have spending habits. Oh, shouldn't be doing this with the stomach I've got. So with these spending habits, people tend, let's just say for example, you've got a job and the only income you have is from your salary, right? A lot of people, when they're paid, they have this kind of weird mentality take over them where as soon as they're paid, they're like, "Kushti, I've got money to spend. This money's all mine. I want to go out and spend it and go do what you want with it, blah, blah," which by all means you can, but what I'm trying to say is you won't get rich doing that. And a lot of people tell theirself, because it's payday, they use the payday mentality. Payday mentality. And what happens with this payday mentality is that you start telling yourself that you're like, "Oh, I'll get this." Say for example, you're going clothes shopping and you've already got 30 t-shirts at home, but you're here in the moment, and because you've just been paid, you use this phrase. And I promise you, every single one of you have used it once in your life. Don't know if you can see that, but that basically says, "I'll treat myself." That is basically, if you're using this phrase, I can promise you, you won't be rich, in a sense, okay? So the reason why I say you won't be rich when you say, "Oh, I'll treat myself," is because it's these little treating yourself mentality moments that force you into buying something you don't need, but you want. So it's the products that you want equals losing money. Like I said, let's say you've got, like, I don't know, 10 pairs of shoes at home. There's nothing wrong with these pairs of shoes, but you just feel like you want another pair of shoes. You want it. You don't need another pair of shoes, but you want another pair of shoes. Referring back to, I've just been paid, I can treat myself, it's only X amount of money. Let's say it's 100 quid for a nice pair of shoes or whatever. So you use that I'll treat myself mentality. Sorry, I'm trying to find my little rubber. Bear with me. Didn't know I was singing, did you? So yeah, basically to kind of get the gist, it's the payday mentality is when people get paid, they're like, I'll treat myself, which forces them, it's a psychological fact, when you have the payday mentality and you say to yourself, oh, go on, I'll treat myself, you're in a happy buying mood. So no matter what the fucking thing is, whether it's a new game for the Xbox or a new pair of shoes, a new t-shirt, something pointless, like a pointless add-on to your car that you don't need, that no one sees, but you feel like you want it, and all this kind of stuff. So it's the I'll treat myself mentality that basically makes you go into these spending habits, and that is why you never seem to have any money. And a lot of things people do also is that, as well as the pointless spending, let's just have a quick look at my notes, 2 seconds. They go the pointless spending, treat yourself mentality, and they also do this as well. Let's say you're a single lad, and let's say you're